The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Jesus entered a village where a woman whose name was Martha welcomed him. She had a sister named Mary, who sat beside the Lord at his feet, listening to him speak. Martha, burdened with much serving, came to him and said, "Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me by myself to do the serving? Tell her to help me." The Lord said to her in reply, "Martha, Martha, you are anxious and worried about many things. There is need of only one thing. Mary has chosen the better part, and it will not be taken from her." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus. Good morning, brothers and sisters. Bati mo naman yung katabi mo, nasa likod, sabihin mo, "Good morning, brother. Morning, sister." And sabihin mo, "Don't worry." Yeah. Bakit natin dinagdag yung don't worry? Kasi nga, baka marami sa atin, or many of us, is just like Martha. No? We are too worried about many things. You know, according to statistics and research, yung mga taong worried, sila yung mga madalas na aaksidente. Totoo? Yes. No? Example, no? Sa earthquake, ayan. O sa mga stampede. No? Alam niyo ba, na karamihan sa mga namamatay sa lindol, sa kuna, no? Ay yung mga tao, no? Nag-worry. No? Nawawala yung reason and peace of mind and heart. Ganun din. Sino sa inyo dito marunong lumangoy, taas ang kamay? No? Hindi ba? Kapag magliligtas ka ng isang nalulunod, hindi siya dapat kakawala. Because the more you do that, the more you will sink. The more you will die. No? Kailangan kalma ka lang. No? You have to be in peace and calm. So that yung lifeguard ay hindi madali kang ililigtas, ma-pull out sa tubig. Hindi po ba? The same thing. No? Remember, Jesus and Martha are close friends, even Mary. And yet, where did Jesus put his favor? To Mary or to Martha? To Mary. Kasi nga, no? Ito, may bibigyan ko sa inyong Latin word. Sana, yung siguro yung iba alam na. Merong Latin word na principle ni Aristotle. Sabi niya, agere sequitur esse. Litin nyo nga. Agere sequitur esse. Ano ibig sabihin ng agere sequitur esse? Action follows being. Kaya nga, ang tawag sa atin sa Ingles, anong tawag sa atin sa Ingles? Human being. Hindi human doing. Human being. Ibig sabihin, hindi ka nakikilala bilang tao dahil sa ginagawa mo lang. Ikaw ay tao dahil by nature, ikaw ay nilikha ng Diyos bilang tao. Kasi kung ibabase mo ang action o nagagawa ng isang tao sa pagiging tao, ay diyan maraming bumabagsak. Diyan maraming nagkakamali sa tinatawag na moral teaching. Ayan. Kaya nga, hindi ba? Ang simbahan, pinoprotect niya yung mga unborn babies. Bakit? Kasi, sabi ng iba, wala pa lang ginagawa yan. Nasa tiyan pa lang ng nanay, patayin, walang ginagawa. O yung mga PWD, lalo na yung mga nasa vegetable state sa mga ospital, nakahiga na lang yan dyan, patayin na lang yan. Euthanasia. The church said, no. Does not mean he is not doing anything, means he's not anymore human. Minsan, doon na pupunta yung worry natin. Akala natin, tao tayo, we are human just because we do many things. Just because we are productive. Remember, sabi nga ng isang pare, being busy does not mean always being productive. And alam niyo bang ibig sabihin ng busy? Yung acronym, B-U-S-Y. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Busy. Being under Satan's yoke. Ayan, busy. Being under Satan's yoke. Kita nyo, bakit kakaunti lang minsan nagsisimba? Kasi, Father, busy ako sa bahay. Father, busy ako sa anak ko. Father, busy ako sa asawa ko. Father, busy. See? Sometimes we do not have any more time with God because of too much busy. Kaya kailangan natin ng SSS. Hindi Social Security System. Hindi lang sa trabaho. Kailangan natin ng SSS. Ano yun? Slow down, stay with God, and savor the moment. Yun ang importante. Minsan kailangan natin mag-slow down. Hinay-hinay. Put first things in order. And most importantly, stay with God. Yan. Alam nyo, ito lang nalaman ko rin kanina sa isang pare when I was searching for homily. Alam nyo, yung autism, makinig kayo, lalo yung mga magulang, yung autism pala, na-acquire na rin ngayon. And from what? From too much exposure to the social media. Nakita niyo? May isa daw parokyano ng isang pare. Alam niyo yung anak niya naging autistic. Bakit? Because buong araw nakatutok lang sa cellphone, sa social media. And the saddest part, hindi lang bata, pwedeng kahit matanda. Kahit yun, o bakit can be autistic. When you are too much in front of your gadget, in front of your cellphone. Kaya nga alam nyo, sa Amerika daw, alam nyo yung ginagawa nilang therapy para mawala yung ganong addiction. Kasi addiction na yan. Let us be clear about it. We have an addiction in social media, in the use of gadget. Tingnan niyo yung mga bata, itry niyo minsan, kuhain niyo yung cellphone. Anong gagawin? Magtatantrum. Yan, cellphone ko. Diba? See, that's one thing. That's already a warning sign. Kumbaga sa pag-asa pa. Ano yun? Red. Ano yun? Red warning. No? It's already yellow warning. Yellow warning. No? Sign. No? At alam niyo ginagawa ng mga therapy sa Amerika, no, para maano daw yung addiction. They put the person in front of a wall for 15 minutes. No? Nakaharap pa lang sa dingding for 15 minutes. See? Pero alam niyo, the best yung sa church. Alam niyo, i-advise ko sa inyo katulad in-advise ni Father kanina sa homily niya. Advise you to go to church. Tahimik lang kayo. Pray in front of the tabernacle. Pray. Make a Eucharistic adoration. Yun. Instead of facing the wall, punta kayo ng simbahan. Dalhin niyo anak niyo sa simbahan. Stay there for 15 minutes in silence. Talk to Jesus. Yan ang mas maganda. Antidote sa social media addiction. Kaya marami yung nag-worry, katulad ni Martha, kasi yun nga, we are not having this SSS. Kulang tayo sa SSS. Slow down, stay with God, and savor the moment. Savor the moment with God and with your family. Minsan sa sobra nating stress, sa sobra nating busy, wala na tayong panahon sa pamilya na mag-usap, magkamustahan. Kaya nga sinabi ko sa inyo, batiin niyo yung inyong mga katabi. Baka siguro hindi niyo pa nababatian. No? Sabi nga ni Cafe, di ba sa kanta ni Cafe de Aguilar, no? Pagising sa umaga, sermon, tapos aalis na lang si nanay. Wala na. Wala nang usap-usap. Kasi lahat kanya-kanyang cellphone. Savor the moment with your family. Kaya nga, Sunday is a family day. No? Put down your gadget. Put down your cellphone. Talk to each other. Go to the park. Make a picnic or something like that. Tell others. Because time will come, and this is the reality, time will come perhaps, he will be gone, o aalis siya punta sa ibang bansa, or perhaps God will call him. And what? He will be sorry that you did not have a time with that person when she is still with you. No? Kaya nga, let us savor the moment na nandyan pa si nanay, nandyan si tatay, nandyan si lolo at si lola. Savor the moment. No? Talk to each other. No? Put down your cell phone and converse, dialogue with each other so that your worry will come. Kasi yung ating mga pinangangambahan minsan nasa utak lang. But if you talk to each other, sabihin mo sa misis mo, sabihin mo sa anak mo, no? It will be little by little become easy because you dialogue, you savor the moment. Kaya nga, brothers and sisters, let us ask the Lord in this Holy Mass. Grant us the grace to have this SSS. Slow down, stay with God, and savor the moment.